your first meet, what are the things you should bear in mind? And what are the kind of golden rules that you should stick to having a good day? Welcome to the channel. This is Beautiful Strength, Europe's original starting strength coach. That's me, Carl Ragavan. Let's get into it. So there's a definite few golden rules that I like to stick to when giving advice for your first meet, whether that's usually the barbell meets, so that's powerlifting, Olympic lifting, strength lifting. Those are the kind of three staples. Of course, you can do other meets like strongman and CrossFit, whatever they are. But I would say specifically for the barbell strength meets, these are the rules that I'd stick to. So, from a powerlifting perspective, we say go 9 for 9. What that means is you have 9 total attempts in powerlifting. You have 3 at the squat, then 3 at the bench, 3 in the deadlift. And the sum of your best lifts, they make your total. So that basically means you go in and every rep you make. So to me, it's a very good blanket statement, especially for your first meet, to go 9 for 9. And I would heavily argue with anyone who says otherwise for your first meet. That is a good rule of thumb. Go 9 for 9. The same would be for a weightlifting meet, 6 for 6, meaning 3 attempts at the snatch, 3 at clean and jerk. In strength lifting, you've got 3 at squat, 3 at overhead press, and then 3 conventional deadlift. So going 9 for 9, 6 for 6, whatever the meet is, I think is a great way to pursue your first meet, because there's so much pressure on trying to be competitive and not look stupid. And honestly, you're going to be met with a lot of welcome and a lot of support. Even people that don't know you are going to cheer for you. So I think it's just a good place to kind of shoot your target, because going 9 for 9 is just such a great benchmark, and it kind of almost guarantees success, that you're going to have a great day. Because the biggest part of going to a meet, for me, especially your first meet, is to have fun. You're there to enjoy yourself. This is a celebration of all your hard work, and it is a great way to celebrate all these heavy fives. You get to be on platform, invite friends and family if you want or not, go there as an underdog, and yeah, just lift your heart out. This one will always be met with a little bit of a mixed opinion. Again, to me it's common sense, but it happens so often at people's first meet. Don't cut weight. I don't give a shit if you're 1 kilo over. Just go as you are and just fucking have a great day. Don't worry about fitting into that weight category. The last thing you want to be focusing on is dropping weight. You're there to put weight on the bar, get stronger. This ain't a fat loss competition. This is a strength competition. How much do you lift on the day is way more important than saying, oh, I did it at 83 kilos. The next weight category was 90, whatever the fuck it is. No one cares. Just show up. Don't cut weight. A great reason to do a powerlifting meet or a strength lifting meet or a weightlifting meet is that it gives your training focus. A lot of times within a year, people can have like peaks and valleys of motivation that kind of, goes up and down. Same with me, right? I guess I'm a little bit more disciplined to know the path, but I'm not gonna lie, when you sign up for a meet, just like Rip says, your training improves. So if you want to get a bit more switched on and feel like you need a bit of direction, I think it's a great thing to show up and do. The worst that's going to happen is, you know, you don't make a few reps. But honestly, I think you're going to have a great day, and training itself is going to get a lot better. All those bullshit exercises that you lie to yourself that are making a difference, like lateral raises and bicep curls, that fluff goes out of the window because you realize that's not going to help your lifts go up. You're going to stop doing a lot of stuff which you know deep down isn't part of the program, and you're going to actually enjoy training a little bit more for that period of time. It's going to be tough. Training prep is definitely harder for a little bit, but in the end, it's a good day. Social media a lot of the times can blow out of proportion how strong the world is. So when you show up to a local meet, there's not that many insane lifters. A lot of the time there will be a lot of novice lifters, first time, never done a powerlifting meet people, or weightlifting, whatever it is. So I definitely feel like the concept of competing has kind of gone a little bit out of control. Most of the people showing up aren't national level, so to feel scared that you're not ready or not strong enough, let me give you a little secret: you're never strong enough. And I'm someone who squats 275, deadlifts 290, overhead presses 150, benches 171. I still don't feel strong enough, you know. And from a competition perspective, at a 120 body weight, you know, I'm not going to be making nationals with those numbers, and that's okay. You know, maybe I will, maybe I wouldn't, but I would go to compete because I want to show up and I want to hit a PR and I want to have a good time. So just bear that in mind. You don't need to be elite to show up and compete on your first powerlifting meet. You don't have to be Ed Cohen benching 400 pounds at 13 or whatever madness he was on. You know, it's actually going to be a lot of fun, and you might even get bit by the iron bug. That is, you have such a good experience, you almost get addicted to competing, even if you're not a competitive person. So like I said, in your first powerlifting meet or your first strength barbell meet, don't cut. Go 9 for 9 or 6 for 6 and have fun. Those 3 rules, guaranteed to have a good day. That's the end of that show. Hope you liked it. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. I'm Carl Ragavan, beautiful strength. The barbell never lies.